Hello guys, my name is Kiki and welcome to my channel. I've been a crafter for almost 30 years. Yeah, that long? But if you want to learn how to decorate your home on a budget, hit the subscribe and become part of our YouTube family, and also hit the like and stay tuned. DIY number one, and we're gonna make a beautiful tray, and for that I'm using these ovals that I got at Walmart, and I'm measuring the center just to make a hole using my drill, and I will make it in the middle, and now I'm using one of them to make the hole with this spade bit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go there, make the holes for all of them, and here you can see it. And here we have the other one and the other one, and all of them have them holes. Now I'm taking plaster from Waverly and I'm gonna paint them completely, front and back, sides and everything, so I can have a base color for what we're gonna do next. In the description box down below, you're gonna find the link to my Amazon front store so you can go and check out all of Plaid products, because I'm a Plaid ambassador and I just love their paints and I love all of their products. So go and check that out and you will see that I'm just painting them completely. Then I'm gonna let them dry, and I'm using this water slide decal from Hippo, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover them using this ones. Now to use them, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure my ovals like this, and then I'm gonna cut those ovals like that using my scissors. And after that, for this to work, we have to submerge it in water, and we're gonna let that for 10 seconds just to make sure that the water slide decal, it's water sliding. These are awesome. Go and check that out because I just love them. Now I'm just cutting some pieces just to make sure that we can cover the other part, bottom part of that oval. Now, as you can see, I submerged this in water, then I added some water to my board. And then I'm just gonna take this decal and I'm just gonna transfer it to my board like that. And then I'm gonna make sure that it is perfectly set in there. Then I'm gonna take my scissors and cut all of the excess, and as you can see, I'm not going in the middle because we need to let this dry before we cut that. Now I'm gonna take another one, and as you can see, I have this beautiful honey bee themed decals that I'm gonna add to this one. I'm not gonna go with a full piece, I just want to add some pieces like this. And what I'm gonna do is the same thing. I submerge it in water, and then I'm gonna add it to the board like you can see here. Then I'm gonna cut all the excess, and I'm gonna keep on repeating those steps all around it. Remember, to make this work, or the water slide decal, you need to give it 3 coats of acrylic glossy spray paint. That way you make sure that it just slides. Now I'm gonna take these accent pieces, and as you can see, they are darker than the other ones. And what I'm gonna do with this ones is I'm just gonna make accent pieces for my boards. And as you can see, I'm just adding more water, and I'm adding those to the top of the other ones. What I wanted to show you here is that you can layer those water slide decals. And as you can see, I'm gonna continue adding to all of my boards those decals, and they look so beautiful. They pop and they look beautiful. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to layer these decals. They look beautiful and it works. So now I'm gonna continue adding some more just to make sure that this look cute. And now I'm gonna take this planter and my hot knife, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it like this just to make sure that I have that top lip of the planter to use it for my tray. Now just let me cut it all around so we can get to assembling this. And this is part of the Hello Spring, hosted by the beautiful Tammy and Ellie, and also this month they have Brenda. And you will see that in the description box down below, I'm going to leave you all the links to their channels so you can go and check them out. They are awesome. And also you will find the link to the playlist so you can go and check out what everyone else created for this wonderful challenge. Now, to assemble this, I'm going to take the bottom part or the top part of our planter and I'm going to glue one of the top thingies or boards to that, just using a little bit of hot glue. Like you can see here, I'm going all around, then I'm going to glue it like this. Then I'm going to add more hot glue. You can use any glue you want, but I'm just using hot glue for the sake of the video. So I'm going to go all around it, adding more hot glue to make sure that it is really nicely glued. Then I'm going to take plaster from Waverly and I'm going to paint this planter or stand for our tray. I'm going to go all around it, covering it completely. Then I'm going to take this brush metals in the beautiful shade of gold and I'm going to go all around those rims of those boards. Then I'm going to paint also the stick for the middle and that beautiful finial. Now I'm adding the stick in the middle and that will be the support of our tray. As you can see, I'm using this old thingies from hoses. Yeah, those are for a hose. Just to make sure that I can secure my dowel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this ones to the middle like this and to the top like that so I can add my boards. You will see that I glue both of them, but I should have glued just one. But I'm going to remove it before the glue sets, so don't worry. And I'm going to glue them like this. Then I'm going to remove that one and I'm going to add one of my boards there. And then I'm going to glue that old thingy to the dowel again. But before I do that, I'm going to go all around that hole, adding hot glue to make sure that it is secure. Now, as you can see, I'm adding the O-ring or the O thingy to the top and the board that goes on the top. And I'm going to go all around that hole with more hot glue. Like that. Then I'm going to add the finial. And as you can see, I have a little hole on there. So I can stick it and that will be it for this beautiful tray. And here you can see it, and this one, it's so beautiful. The camera isn't making it any justice, but trust me, I love it, and it is so, so beautiful. And look at that. As you can see, we can make an easy and beautiful tray to display some things that you will see a little bit later. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I would love for you to subscribe and become part of our YouTube family. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know how much I love you. DIY number 2, and we're gonna make beautiful cakes. And for that, I'm using foam like this one. Those are foam craft blocks. And I'm gonna use this foam thingy that looks like clay, but it is more like spackle. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just cutting those foams or the blocks in 2 pieces, one bigger and one smaller, and the bigger one will go in the bottom and the smaller one will go in the top. And as you can see, I'm using a little bit of hot glue to glue them together just like this. And I'm gonna glue them together like that so we can start frosting it. And to frost it, we're gonna use this clay thingy that I told you that it is more like spackle. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this. I had it on my stash for a while and I think it melted. But I'm just using this like this to go all around and frost my cake with it. It's a little bit hard. Yeah, you can use spackle and it will do the same thing. But I just wanted to use this because it's been sitting on my stash for a while. So I'm going to go all around it and frost it completely like this. And I'm going to frost the top and the bottom tier of this tray. No, it's not a tray. It's a cake of this cake. And we're going to frost it completely like that. We're going to cover it, being really careful not to just get it on our fingers. And for that, I'm going to use one stick like this. You can use a dowel or you can use one of the sticks that I have, and I think that's a skewer stick. So I'm gonna use that and I'm gonna go all around making sure that I frosted everything. Now I'm gonna take bubble wrap. Yeah, bubble wrap. It's weird, but you will see what we're gonna do with this. I'm gonna cut a piece of that bubble wrap and then I'm gonna take my hot glue gun and set it to low, because we need low temperature to do this. Then I'm gonna take some of that hot glue and I'm gonna pour it
in one of the spaces like that, and I was thinking about using clay, but I did not. Then I removed them, and now I'm going to use maize from Waverly, and I'm going to paint them. And this would be, well, that is honeycomb pieces. Now, let's take the cake again, and we're going to take a spackling filled piping bag to decorate it. And as you can see, it's looking so cute. Now we grab this, and we're going to start going around our cake, just making those dollops or dots or flowers with our tip. And what I'm going to do is, and this is a small start tip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this beautiful bees, and I'm going to remove those back thingies that they have that they are stickers. And I'm going to add more of those stars over here so I can add my bees. And look at that. They are looking so cute. These ones, you also can get them from Amazon, so go and check them out on my Amazon front store because, yeah, they are super cute. Now I'm going to continue adding them like that. And as you can see, I add on the top as well. Now I'm just making the top look cute. I'm going to add a little bit more of spackling in the middle, and then I'm going to take my honeycomb pieces and I'm going to add them to the top just to decorate this cake a little bit more. We're going to go around like that, adding more of that honeycomb, and it is looking so cute. Now I want to add a couple more bees to make it cuter and more bee theme thingy. And I'm going to add a couple more bees. You will see that I made another cake of these ones because, yeah, I couldn't control myself. They are so cute. I added the other bee like this over here. And after that, you see, this is the other one that I made. And it is looking so cute. After I finished with that, I made this border. And let me show you how I did that. I took my spackling piping bag and I went around it. And here you can see them, and they are looking so cute. But I want to know what you think about them, so let me know in the comments below because, yeah, I'm biased. This is too cute with those bees.
If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. That's the free way to help your girl out. And remember that in the description box down below, you're gonna find the links to all of my social media so you can go and check me out over there. Hit the subscribe and also hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video.
Our last DIY is more a hack than a DIY, but I'm taking the rest of the planter and I'm taking this wooden circle that I have had at my stash and I'm gonna glue them together using a little bit of hot glue. You can use any glue you want, but I'm gonna glue them together. Then I'm gonna take plaster from Waverly and I'm gonna paint it completely, front, back, sides, everything. I just want to cover all of it so we can just hack this because we're making a cake stand. Then I'm going to take one of these designs from the water slide decal and I'm going to cut one of those to add it to the top. And as you saw, we just submerge it into the water and then we're going to take that water slide decal, add it to the top over here, and then we're going to layer it. And for that, I'm going to take couple of those bees and I took 3 of them like this and I'm gonna add those to the corner of our beautiful stand. I just did the same and I layer it here and look at that, it's looking so cute. Look at that. And here you can see it, and this one is so cute and I think it works perfectly with our fall cakes. But let me know in the comments below because, yeah, it is too cute. If you want to buy me some crafting supplies, you will find this link in the description box down below. You don't have to do that. You can support your favorite creator by watching, sharing, and liking their videos. But if you want to buy me crafting supplies, this link, you will find it in the description box down below and you will get a shout out in my channel. And here you can see all of them together once more. And as you can see, I have my tier tray styled and it is looking so cute. But come back on the weekend and you will see how I styled it completely. Remember that this is part of the Hello Spring Challenge, and in the description box down below you're gonna find the link to the playlist so you can go and check out what everyone else created for this awesome challenge. Also remember to check our hosts' channel because they are so awesomely talented and, yeah, I know you're gonna love them. Remember to come back on the weekend so you can see how I styled this.
And that's it for today. This is everything I have for you. Let me know in the comments below what you think about all of them. Take care, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.